All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome to my map. This is the Faroe Islands, and we have NaCl versus ISTK best of 3.
I didn't update the map bands again. Go ahead and talk us through the lineup, Zath. I got to go update my little band thing.
All right, fair enough. Lineup for NaCl, we already see strong push with Mahiru Shina's Des Moines, unique upgrade, followed by Russian Balance for Life Salem, heading directly to the side by Apples, the A-cap. We've got Raindrops Hargamo in, again, that kind of hybrid build smoke setup, going to A as well, backed up by Awesome's St. Vincent. In the same build we saw before, Oh My is heading the opposite direction in his Montana. In front of him, Yugomo Kaini's Stalingrad with range setup. Bubba Cheese in the Daring is going between Bravo and Delta. Mighty Mo's Yu Yang heading towards the Delta cap with Seal 9's Napoli in tow. Actually, technically right in front of him.
This is the same lineup, Zath. They didn't change any ships at all.
Nope. Both teams happy with the setup.
Well, I'm certainly with the green team.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if ISTK made any changes. Let's have a peek. D-Rock's Daring headed up to the northern end, backed up by Puddin's Des Moines. Puddin has definitely changed. He was in the Goliath last game.
Correct.
Booking it, still running his Montana. Vrexi's Stalingrad here towards mid, and then a 5-ship push down to the bottom end of the map. Zath, let's check this out. I've got Ironman's Harugamo in a big long smoke plan there. Splavacado's Shimakaze, I believe 12s or 20s.
For the Shimakaze,
yes.
Apologies, 12s.
12s it is. Lone Whale's Ragnar bringing the radar. Antony's Castilla, we have not seen much of this ship. A little bit of reload. And then all of that backed up by Potato Armor's St. Vincent.
Yeah, very different lineup for ISTK.
Very different lineup for ISTK. But no, NaCl, 100% happy with what they ran. They're like, bet you can't friggin' do it again. And yes, they can.
We'll see what happens. 4-ship push for NaCl at the A-cap versus 5-ship push for ISTK at the CD cap.
Poor D-Rock. He is going to really hate his life before much longer, I fear. Although, they can't have him on radar right now, right? But they can get him on radar at some point.
The big question is going to be at some point now. D-Rock is taking the time to probably back into the cap. This actually is valuable time that the Des Moines especially needs to get into position to radar. Torpedoes might hit raindrop. I doubt it.
No, should all be astern of him. Unless he stops, they should all be astern of him. Yep.
Okay.
He's starting his smoke cloud, so the Salem and Des Moines can move up behind it. They're so far back right there, no vision.
Right. Reminder, Kremlin and Marseille were banned. Unfortunately, my stream helper froze on me, so it didn't change the Vermont to Kremlin.
Yeah, I had to fix that too. So,
yeah.
Puddin got salvos here on Bubba in the middle as Oh My's Montana with the spotter plane up, dumping AP in on him behind the island. They're going to push Bubba off the cap for the moment. It's going to take Vrexi's radar to keep... Oh, they've already gone through both radars. I'm sorry, that was Vrexi's radar, not Puddin's radar. My apologies.
Montana Salvo on Puddin.
Yep. He's weathering that so far, but you have to feel like eventually that's going to catch up to him. Now, speaking of things catching up, look at poor Mighty Mo's Yu Yang.
Yeah, I was just heading out that direction. And this is absolutely what you do. You push, you go really hard, and you don't stop.
You've got
Mighty Mo weathering all this.
Well, he's outside the Ragnar radar. They've got to murder him if they really want to make this push happen. Eventually, you have to believe the Ragnar will catch him.
Well, looks like the Ragnar slowed down for whatever reason.
He did for the moment. They're just like, all right, let's hit the Napoli then. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah, okay, well, all right. But even then, you don't have the Ragnar in radar range. Here comes the Shimakaze. Splavocado might take a Napoli torpedo.
Nope.
He's okay.
Navigated it nicely.
Yep, just a slight course correction needed.
Both teams with their respective pushes ongoing.
Oh, look how low Durek is already.
I was going to say the Yu Yang getting hammered. D-Rock also getting hammered. 4 ships for NaCl pushing through A. 4 ships for ISTK pushing towards D. They've turned the Castilla around. And
Yeah,
Tony
feels
now heading
weird.
back towards mid, or at least kind of playing like he's going to play the island the iceberg islands or something. I don't know exactly what's going on there.
Yeah. I like Buckenet's idea of trying to go and help his buddy in the daring.
Yeah, but he can't sustain this forever.
No.
They can farm him out just about any time they want. In fact, and Puddin is getting squeezed now.
He is. Mighty Mo is about to go down in the Yu Yang again, maybe? No. He was detected momentarily, and they can't convert the kill.
Well, yeah, not yet. Radar going
No,
up on... They do get the radar on Splavocado.
Been trying for seconds now. They're not getting it.
Splava turning, heading into the decap, trying to escape the radar and get into the cap, of course.
Lone Whale getting smacked a little bit there. I almost wonder if this was one of those cases of somebody calling somebody dead before they were actually dead.
Looks
People
like
took
it.
their eye off of the Yu Yang.
Mighty Mo still alive, less than 1,000 HP, but he still counts.
Well, and the Daring's been rotated over to help Bubba. She is now coming into the decap to help his teammates out. Splavocado's going to run right into him.
Yep. Now, does Splava have RPF? He does.
Yes.
He'll have a pretty good idea that Bubba is over there. That should be the closest thing to him right now. Yes. So he knows there's something there.
Yep.
And he has to believe it's the Daring, because the Daring was spotted over there earlier. D-Rock going out up north. Raindrop finally runs him to ground. Big kill for NaCl here. As finally the ISTK push materializes, they step onto the decap.
Bubba is detected now.
Yep. Splava and Bubba bumping into each other detection-wise. Bubba lit a little longer. Shells on Splava, but no dice. The Yang is reversing, Zath. This is a dangerous game that Mo is playing here.
Mm-hmm.
Because he only outspot... The Yang, the Shimakaze outspots him by like 100 meters. So, I mean, it only takes one Shimakaze salvo to finish him off if they want to try for it. In fact, the RPF now will have transitioned over, so they'll know he's there. So, losing a ship, picking up a cap, but they're going to lose Puddin next, it looks like. His next heal now 70-something seconds away as the Salem AP comes in. Oof.
Puddin and taking it right up the butt.
Taking it for sure. Raindrops shells will begin to fall on his deck, and that will be the end of Puddin momentarily. Raindrop playing this Harugumo has been a thing of beauty to watch, Saf.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, I'm just going to sit outside of smoke and murder you and laugh while I do it.
Yep. One of the things about the concealment module that people don't remember or forget about is that there's plus 5% to dispersion if shells shot at him. So at maximum range, that could be a sizable chunk.
Bubba's Daring tried to get a little close to the decap, got a little too close. Lone Whale's Ragnar picked him up, chunked him down a bit, down below half, but he'll be able to recover some of that. They're going to get the Montana here, Zath. I think I saw Splavocado's Shimakaze torpedoes go in that direction a minute ago. I think Oh My wandered into a few too many of those, and now he's getting low.
He is indeed. His heal and DCP are both down, so he has a really good chance of going down here. Iron Man's Harugumo clicking on him as well.
Vrexy's going to be the next pick on the ISTK side as well, getting focused by the Vincent, the Harugumo, and the Salem.
Mm-hmm.
That much HE coming in on a Stalingrad, it's only a matter of time. They do bag the Montana.
Potato armor is quite low as well. One final Defiant salvo at Seal, who absolutely isn't going to die from this.
Wow, they farmed out the St. Vincent down here.
Yep.
Wow. That's
that
well
entire
done.
Push has been blunted.
Pretty much. I mean, it bought on the decap, but it cost you a battleship. That feels really costly right now.
Yep.
Because now you're down 2 ships.
About to be 3. 2 single fire torpedoes going into Yugumo Kaini Stalingrad. His DCP is down, so I think he's flooding right now. He's trying to heal through it.
He is not flooding.
No, he is not. That's right.
The Daring Torps don't have amazing flood chances unless you invest some flags and some stuff into them, right?
Speaking of going down, look at Raindrop. He was actually at a dead stop a minute ago. He's moving forward at like a quarter speed. Like, whatever. I don't care about you.
You see my point? Raindrop, this guy has probably, like, the entire ISTK team has to just be infuriated by this guy. Just like,
Yep.
doesn't matter how much you shoot at him, you just can't kill him. He's barely, he's just driven around the map with his left mouse button down like the whole game. Both games.
That's right. A masterclass in Harugamo. Right
Wow. And even more, he's playing range Harugamo. Now, finally, Book It finally gets a pretty good HE salvo into him right there, right? But it's going to come too late. Book It's going to burn out here in moments.
Yep. Now, Raindrop could smoke up here just to save his health, but he doesn't care.
Ragnar goes down. Trades with the Yang. They finally get Mighty Mo. Harugamo claims the Montana. No.
I know.
pretty much all over but the crying here. NaCl is going to win game 2 as well. Just a matter of cleanup at this stage.
And Puddin gets to go to sleep.
Well, he'll appreciate that, I think.
Yes.
Why don't you go back and have a peek and see if we can round up a quick game 3, Zath?
My guy, I already asked 2 minutes ago.
Kind of figured. It's like,
we don't have any at the moment.
bro, welcome to 3 minutes ago. What are you doing over there?
Bruh.
Splavocado.
You don't really know me that well, do you? No?
Oh, I do. Splavocado playing a very dangerous game here. 4 kilometers off of Seal's port side. Seal can't see him because he's in the smoke.
He made Inky.
Busy slapping around Iron Man's Harugamo.
It was on radar, Des Moines
About
radar.
to bump into Bubba's Daring, and there it is. So now, here come the Napoli secondaries. This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Stalingrad HE coming in. Splava's out.
Splat.
Harugamo's out. And now the last survivor of ISTK, ladies and gentlemen, Antonis Castilla.
It's the new hotness. Everybody shoot it.
Kill the super tester.
I don't know what you're talking about, SeaRaptor.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, and we both know it. Well, a really well-played game from ISTK, Zath, but I think one of the things that I want to point out today, we've now seen South spawn teams attempt to push C to D on Faroe Islands, and it's been an abject disaster both times. Now, I'm not convinced that's a factor of the map, but I think it's just a long way to go, right? That C to D push is a long way, and yikes.
Absolutely. Yikes indeed. I'm going to go ahead and go to my winner screen because I have to rebuild the entirety of my stream helper because of the crash.
GG to NaCl. They move on to day 4. ISTK, unfortunately, their tournament is over, but man, they were fun to watch while it lasted.